Yeah, it looks like I'm live. Hello everybody and welcome to Koifish Gaming. We're doing something very different. We're giving back to you guys. I'm going to be taking a look at some of your content.
I'm live. Hello everybody
and I'm here myself double, which is normal for our live streams. So, good morning everybody. This is going to be interesting. I do ask that if you are asking questions today, you consider giving a like to the video, help it get out there to a few people. I will be reviewing some of the channels that are here as part of the community. I'd like to say hello to Corknast, Jace the Dawn, Dempsey J Illustrations, Foxer the Winter Fox, Shane Francilio, I want to say. But yeah, welcome guys. This is your chance to ask me some questions. I've never done a session like this. I want to do this today because it is Saturday here. I've got about an hour and a half to kill, and I want to be able to take a look at what's out there in the community and what you guys are creating. So yeah, go ahead, ask your questions, guys. As you can tell, I have a new setup. I can actually bring your questions up live now, which is pretty cool. So you can see, I can actually click through the awesome, you can see it there. It looks pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at your channels. So I think what would be really cool is, yeah, this is a chance for you guys to ask me a few questions. Or yeah, like Cheez-Its. How do you do that? Wait, how? What? Oh, Dempsey. Man, I'm going all out, dude. This is crazy. I've got an even crazier setup right now. Yeah, let's say good morning to Jace the Dawn. Good morning, Jace the Dawn. Jace the Dawn is an awesome guy. He is one of the best things in our Discord when it comes to keeping good morale. He's our morale officer. A great person. And yeah, so Corknast, yeah, you did the Salty Lobber Tears challenge. Did you happen to record it? I'd love to watch it. So well, let's bring up your chat here real quick. Okay, so where did you get the idea for the Salty Lobber Tears challenge? It's funny, I got the idea by actually bringing up. So I was trying to do the Geo mode, basically Lobber only challenge. And I got so proficient at that, I actually beat it, but I took 2 hits. However, what ended up happening was, I was like, you know what? I bet you I could do that with Twin Hearts without getting hit. That's what started it. Because I was doing a lot of stuff with Whetstone only, like the Angel and the Demon. So yeah, 8000 Suns says he's glad to be here. That One Gamer 07, there he is. Hello to you as well. Have you ever watched the Cuphead show? Well, Cecil, the cartoon Nico, yes, I have. I watched it with my daughter. I watched both of the seasons. I can't wait for season 3 on November 18th. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, we really enjoyed it because, of course, we love the game. I was kind of a late adopter to the game. I only got into it about a year ago. A lot of people were telling me to play it, but I was playing other games and busy with life and stuff. Then I got into it, and I was just like, yeah, this is friggin' awesome. 1930s style animation. Love the gameplay. A lot of mix-ups. And there's no one way to approach any problem. So yeah, Cuphead is a big fan favorite here. But I've done so much Cuphead content, guys, in the past bit. I've actually turned some people away from the audience, and it's like, you know what? We are a co-op gaming channel. We do a lot of live streams. We also try to give back to our community. We're very community focused. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. I can't record on Switch for now. Oh, that's too bad. But yeah, so anyways, Dempsey, we'll talk about that later. I think that would be very important for your live streams. It's not hard to set up. It's a little bit of a pain to manage it while you're going. But yeah, it's not too bad. We'll get you figured out, buddy. No worries. If you guys haven't, Dempsey J Illustrations will be the first channel I'm going to review today. But we're going to answer some questions first. So let's see, 8000 Suns, you've got a question here. Guys, if you put question and then colon in front of your questions, it makes it a little bit easier for me to manage. So just put that in front of your questions so I don't have to figure out that it is indeed a question, not a statement. So, 8000 Suns says, do you think the Cuphead show is a bit too kid-friendly from the game? I think naturally what you want to do if you're going to be animating anything is that you want to bring in a young audience that will eventually get older to play Cuphead, Cuphead itself is, it's got a lot of hidden meanings, but overall it's not too demonic. But I do agree It's basically the nerfed version of the game. There's no question. Jace the Don has a question. What games do you look forward to playing in the future? Well, I think, for me personally, I think one of the things I want to see is the Elden Ring DLC. I loved Elden Ring, one of the games of the year for me, for sure. I think another game I really want to see soon is Breath of the Wild 2, which is Tears of the Kingdom. That's going to be amazing. Me and Joykoi really loved that game. We love Zelda games here. Yeah, I gotta say, those would be my first 2 picks, definitely. And Cecil, what are you saying? Okay, hold on. Fox or the Winter Fox is first. So yeah, I will show you guys what I'm talking about with the chat. Question. Blah. Blah. That's how I want to see it, guys. Because it actually comes up yellow, and it makes it way easier for me to pick it out. Fox or the Winter Fox says, who's the hardest boss in Cuphead, not counting the DLC? Oh, that's so suggestive. Oh man, the hardest boss in Cuphead, not counting the DLC. I'd say Wally Warbles, if I were to say anything. On Expert, try not to get hit. You know what, the learning aspect of Wally Warbles, it's a lot to take in, and it's an endurance fight. I would say Wally Warbles. So, answer blah blah. And Cecil, I never forgot about you, the cartoon Nico, says, have you ever heard of Bendy and the Dark Revival? Yeah, that's a new Bendy game that's coming out. Of course, I don't play the Bendy games. It's something I might get into, though. The animation style is really neat. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Cuphead and mixed with Bioshock a little bit, which is kind of nuts. So yeah, I think we got through the questions there, unless anybody else has any more. I'll give it a minute. I'll just tell you guys a little bit about the channel and why we started it. So, Koi Fish Gaming started because my daughter Joykoi wanted basically a YouTube channel. She's a lot like the rest of you guys, probably a little younger. And she wanted to start a YouTube channel. And I have a background in technology and video and audio. So I said, you know what, if you're going to do this, I'm going to help you. And we can make it about retro games. So the channel really started with retro gaming. We had a few real loyal people that were showing up at the very beginning. Fatal Wolf, she's one of the moderators on the channel. You probably heard her speaking there the other night when we were playing Fall Guys. But she showed up at the very beginning when we were literally getting nobody showing up to her live streams. And yeah, we started from there, and then I started doing remote play with people all over the world, retro video games, and doing some retro video game reviews, and it just went naturally into that. I built connections. And eventually we got into a little game called Cuphead, so that's why you guys are all here. Because really, that was the absolute fire behind this channel. It launched us well past 1,000, and we're still growing, so we're super thankful for that. Yeah, I'm going to take a look here. Cecil, the cartoon Nico, asks, what's your opinion about the hardest bosses in Cuphead? The hardest bosses in Cuphead, I did do a video on that. I had Saltbaker as number 1. I had Mortimer Freeze as number 2. If I were to say they were the 2 hardest bosses to actually get used to in the game, I think that's true. And I'm talking about expert. I'm not talking about normal. Normal is its own thing. Like, I don't play normal, but expert, yeah, definitely. I would give it to Saltbaker. Crackshot, unfortunately, breaks the game. Crackshot is way too good. I kind of refuse to use it now. It's just, you know, unless I want to have a relaxing time, you know, I'll use it. I hope that answers your question. I'm going to move on to Fox or the Winter Fox again. Yeah, so Fox or the Winter Fox, have you heard of Cult of the Lamb? Yes, actually, Fatal Wolf keeps telling me about Cult of the Lamb. I think it's something I'm going to have to play. I think me and Joykoi would really enjoy it, and we're going to give that a shot. So, we've got a question from Dempsey J Illustrations, my man. Alright, so, what's your favorite game of all time? Well, you might already know this, Dempsey, but my favorite game of all time, guys, is actually a Super Nintendo game. I've got it over here, I'll grab it. It's this guy. This is my favorite game of all time. I have fond memories of Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger was a game that came out in 1995. I got it for Christmas. I sat down and I was instantly transported into one of the best stories and one of the best gameplays ever in existence. It's an absolute gem. If you guys have never played it, it is on Steam as well. You can grab it on Steam, and the Steam version is really good and has some upgraded visuals. It also has the cutscenes from the PlayStation version. But yes, Dempsey, Chrono Trigger is #1 for sure. Just lay this back here. What do we got here? All right. Furious445, one of our Koi Fish Crushers, guys. If you don't know what a Koi Fish Crusher is, you should get on that. He asks, or no, he says, Expert is the new normal for you. Yes. Actually, yeah, it is, really. Because I'm playing Geo mode and I've done Master Quest and stuff. It's too easy now. And Amy Miller, hello Amy Miller, how you doing? Cold morning. It's pretty good here. The weather's not too bad. It's actually sunny and kind of nice. Aiden Plays 2019, one of our other Koi Fish Crushers. Amazing guy. We featured him on the channel. Yeah, can't say enough good things about Aiden Plays. He says sorry that he's late. You don't need to be sorry that you're late. And Cecilia, the cartoon Nico, asks, do you like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach? You know what? As shameful as it is, I've only watched it. I've never played it. People are trying to get me to play it, and I'm going to have to give in and just do it. And Aiden Plays asks, since you play Expert Cuphead so much, is regular harder because your muscle memory is messed up? It absolutely is. I jump the gun a lot. I react way too fast, and even the root pack, it's like the mud balls that come out, they're so slow. I jump twice in the middle of them because I'm just expecting to jump right away. But yes, absolutely. Jace the Dawn has a good question, and I've been thinking of this one myself. Oh man. Would you play Sonic Frontiers when it comes out? Man, I'm so... Sonic's really disappointed me, man. Over the years, Sonic's one of those things that I absolutely loved it when I was, Sonic 1, Sonic 2 for the Genesis era. But man, it fell short. It really fell short. Sonic Adventure, I had that for the Dreamcast, of course. That was really good. I like that. I will play it. I don't know if I'll play it live on stream, but I'm sure I will. I'll probably pick it up on a deal and not pay full price. That's kind of how I feel on that one. Amy Miller says, I don't know what to do right now, so I just watch whatever stream I see. Well, Amy Miller, I don't know your age or any of that kind of circumstance, but why don't you consider streaming yourself? Why don't you consider starting a YouTube channel and going for it? If it's something that you're interested in. That'll keep you busy, believe me. Aiden Plays asks, oh, okay, the chat's a little long. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this up a bit further so I can see it. Because your chat was super long. You actually broke it. Okay, that's cool. We're done. Would you consider playing the Henry Stickman collection? It's a really funny game, and you could probably finish it in once. I'd consider it, Aiden Plays. Of course, put it in suggestions. You're a Koi Fish Crusher. You have a lot to say, you know that. What do we got here from Foxer the Winter Fox? Wait, I just realized you play Elden Ring, and a game suggestion would... Yeah, it was Hollow Knight. I played Hollow Knight, actually. I played the entire game and the Silk Song. Went through it all. Yeah, it's really good. And Jace the Dawn says, I understand Sonic hasn't been the same for years. No, it hasn't. So guys, what I'm going to do here now is I'm actually going to bring up another person's channel. And I'm going to show you a little bit of what this guy gets up to. Because it's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, if you're asking questions, like I said, please put question : in front of it. It makes it easier for me to see it. But right now, you're going to see the live chat disappear here for a second. I'm actually going to take a look at a channel here. So just give me a second. Alright, so we're taking a look today at Dempsey J Illustrations. I've never taken a look at anybody's channel live. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted, that kind of stuff. But I'm sure Dempsey J Illustrations doesn't mind. If you guys don't know, Dempsey J Illustrations is an awesome guy. He's a moderator on the channel. He does amazing content. It's unbelievable, actually. He sits there for tens of hours every week making his videos, and they're nothing short of extraordinary. I'll take a look to see if I can find his Cuphead video, because I think that one would be really cool. The Ripjaws is Kaiju. or Kaiju, whatever you want to call it, is one of his latest. But I'll take a look at his latest video first. This is kind of what he gets up to.
Characters as dragons, so I'm going to take 3 characters and turn them into their dragon counterparts. Let's bring these illustrations to life.
So the idea behind his videos, guys, is that he actually narrates an entire script based off of his designs and drawings. It's amazing. I don't want to skip ahead, Dempsey, but I'll have to skip ahead to some of the final products here, just to kind of show people what you get up to. I'm just going to scrub your video a little bit. Yeah, incredible channel, guys. I suggest you check him out. Please subscribe to him. He's looking for his 4,000 watch hours. This guy's doing everything for free right now, and it's absolutely sick. He's 4,000 watch hours, so if he goes live, you should check him out. It's the most relaxing live streams ever. Alright, so what do we got here? Let's take a look at this one. Look at this. This is amazing work. I kind of just want to pause it there. Look at that. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, that's Vegeta, folks, as a dragon. This guy's imagination is absolutely insane. So that is Dempsey J Illustrations. There's not much else I can really say about his channel, other than the fact that he does amazing content. He does very mainstream stuff, so he's very trendy. If something's coming out, chances are he's doing a drawing for it, if it's going to be popular. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. I don't even know what to say, man. I just think it's incredible. I'm going to try to bring up the live chat here over in the corner. Yeah, I can see it. Alright, so we can see the live chat here now, so that makes it a little bit better for you guys. But anyways, yeah, guys, that's Dempsey J Illustrations. If anybody has a channel out there and would like it looked at, just put down a channel review, hashtag channel review, and I will take a quick look at your channel. But that is Dempsey J Illustrations. Awesome guy, friend of mine. Check him out if you haven't. Give him a sub, and consider watching some of his content, because he's just trying to get 4,000 watch hours, guys. He deserves to be monetized. Alright, so I'm going to switch back here now. For now, we're back to close and personal. And absolutely, Dempsey, thank you for everything you do. It's absolutely amazing. I will go now through some of the questions that were asked while that was going on. So, Aiden Plays 2019. Who would win in a fight? Donkey Kong or Saltbaker? Are you talking about DK? Clarify that, man. Are you talking about Donkey Kong? Because Saltbaker would absolutely destroy Donkey Kong. And Foxy Winter Fox says it's a Dwagon. I can't believe I just said it. And Furious445 says that is amazing. Yes, it is amazing. Yes, Gamma Dame 9. You're one of the OGs. Yeah, I believe you're on the I want to say you're on the Secret of Mana stream, maybe, that we were doing. I think so. And Aiden Plays clarifies, and it was in fact Donkey Kong. Well, hopefully that answers your question. 8,000 suns. Can I be drawn as a dragon? I can draw you as a dragon in Mario Paint. You're just not going to like the result. It's going to be pretty terrible. Oh man, need a sip of tea. It's early here. So yeah, guys, I've started memberships on the channel. It's $2.99 Canadian. It gives you guys a lot of stuff, emojis, all that kind of stuff. But what's really neat is the Discord has a separate element specifically for Koi Fish Crushers, in which you get backdoor access to everything that I do. You get to see videos before they come out, and you also get preferential treatment when it comes to actually joining our live streams. Now that is completely up to me, guys. It's not a promise. It's one of those things that you have to earn that right still, you know what I mean? Because I'm putting it out on the line, and you know, things can go south. Need the right personalities, right? But if you're interested in becoming a Koi Fish Crusher, it is $2.99, and it helps out the channel. And I invest 100% of what I get back into the channel. There's no profit. It goes back into equipment, goes back into electricity costs, that kind of thing. And yeah, I just want to do a little plug about Koi Fish Crushers. If you haven't, I did a trailer for it. I'll do a quick look at the trailer, and we'll get right back to the questions. If you made it this far, you're probably wondering, what does becoming a Koi Fish Crusher give you? Well, the answer is a lot. We are trying to make channel membership not only an excellent way to support our channel, but a ridiculous value. New emojis and badges are just the tip of the iceberg. Stand out in live chat. We will do even more to answer your questions above all others. You can even land yourself an exclusive Koi Fish Gaming Discord role, community posts, early access to our videos, and of course the possibility to even be picked as part of our videos and live streams. There's also some very awesome stuff in the Discord, exclusive to the Crushers only. Here at Koi Fish Gaming, we go hard. We always think of you folks before all else, because honestly, without you guys, this is just a repository of memories. It's dangerous to go alone. Crush this with us. Yeah, guys, that is Koi Fish Crushers. We are very proud to announce our memberships, of course. But you know what? You don't ever have to do it. It's one of those things that it exists as something that's there for people, but never feel like you do. If you show up to our live streams and you engage in our community and you join our Discord, that's all I ask. You know what? That's fantastic. But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to get ready and go back through the questions here. So Aiden plays. Speaking of Koi Fish Crushers, he is one. Who is the oldest person that you recognize that still watches you? It's Fatal Wolf. Fatal Wolf was there since the beginning. I would say she was there probably 2 months in. And we've been around now over 2 years, and we're approaching 3,000 subs. So our channel health is quite good. And yeah, she shows up all the time, but she even said it herself. You know, she's like, I had to stop watching. You guys are doing too much Cuphead. So it's like, you know what, when you got your OGs that are kind of like, hey, you know what, especially the one that told you to play it in the first place, it's like you need to step back. So I'm trying to do some different things. These little Let's Chats, that kind of stuff, I can throw these together real quick. And I think it's a really fun way to engage, bringing up your questions live on stream. You know, I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's definitely Fatal Wolf. And of course, Aiden Plays finishes off by saying, being a Koi Fish Crusher is awesome with blobfish, right? You know, you got to represent. Oh man. So, all right. So yeah, you definitely have been. I'll take a look here. So, like I said, guys, please put question in front of your question. Question in all caps and then colon. I'll type it in the chat one more time. This is what I want to see before questions, if possible. It makes it a lot easier for me to manage. So just that, and then the question, okay? Because it highlights it in yellow for me. So yeah, what is... Bring it back up here. What was the worst Sonic the Hedgehog game you ever played? I really didn't like the 3D Blast, Sonic 3D Blast. It was an isometric one for the Genesis, came out towards the end of the life cycle. It was really weird. It's almost like they were trying to compete with Super Mario RPG style in a Sonic game. It was not very good. I didn't like it at all. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to this one first. Cecil the Cartoon Nico. Do you know who is Scott Cawthon? I've heard the name, but no, I don't really know. Okay, so you've been there since like the first hundreds, Gamma Dame 9. That's right. Okay, so we forgot my question. Oh, okay. I'm just taking a look up here. Is your real name Koi? Of course, I'm a koi fish. I'm actually, I've got a genetic defect. I'm a koi fish that became human because, you know, crossbreeding. So yeah, I'm totally a fish. There's no question. Good question. Alright, so Corknast, who's very new to the channel, like I said, welcome to the channel. What was the hardest challenge you did in Cuphead? Well, I gotta give that, when it comes to preparation and everything else, I would give that to the Astral Axe. I think the Astral Axe is like the tour de force when it comes to showing skill. If you can do that without getting hit, you've seriously rehearsed and learned that fight. So the Astral Axe challenge, which is nuts, that would definitely be my answer. Okay, so Gamma Dame 9 asks, question, who do you think is better, Mario or Sonic? Man, I think Sonic is better. You can see my little stuffy back there. It's not very little, actually. It's pretty crazy. I think Sonic is better, but I think the developers don't really know what they want to make Sonic. I think they try to experiment with the formula too much, and they ruin what I think Sonic would be. To me, Sonic is cool. He's young. He represents speed. All good things. Then Sega just kind of drops the ball every time. It's just crazy. All right, so 8,000 Suns asked with a question. Awesome, appreciate that. What inspired you to be named as a fish? Okay, so if you guys don't know, my alias that I've been using since the very beginning of me using a computer, not to age myself, but it's been a while. My alias is C01D1. That represents two things. It represents a vampire. It also it represents binary. I've got some binary in there with zeros and ones. It also represents a cold beer. So that is where my name came from. That's all those things. So Koi, we had to look at a way that I was going to name my daughter a name. And we're like, you know what? What if we named Koi Fish with C instead of K? Right? So that's what we did. That's where the name came from. And we just stuck with it. And you know what? We could have just said, no, this name is kind of silly, so we're not going to do this. But no, we stuck with it. We're Koi Fish Gaming. That's what we're going to be. That's it. All right. So Cecil, the Cartoon Nico asks, what's your opinion about the easiest bosses in Cuphead? Well, a lot of the variants in King Dice Fight are super easy. But they can become hard if you don't have the right perks. So the easiest boss in the game is Goopy. Like, that is the easiest boss in the game, no question. Then it would be maybe the Root Pack. Then you get into the King Dice ones. So yeah, it's pretty much the same list as everybody else. But you should check out our top 40 list. I've got them all ranked, all the bosses of how I feel that they are rated in difficulty. And I spent a lot of time on that video. You should definitely check it out. So, Aiden Plays 2019 asks, will you ever be doing Master Quest Geo Mode Whetstone only Twin Heart? Yeah, use Whetstone and Twin Heart at the same time, eh? You know what? If there's a mod that I can do that, yeah, I would absolutely do that. I want my Whetstone to do 1 damage. 1 damage, so I have to hit everything like 5 million times to kill it. If you want the rivalry between Mario and Sonic, it can be explained by burritos. Just look up Mario and Sonic burritos. Yeah, I will check that out. That's actually hilarious. Oh man. Dempsey, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Dempsey J Illustration asks, are you older than Google? I am. I am absolutely older than Google. I am pre-internet, my friend. Totally. Slime Nugget asks, question, do you have another career other than that? Absolutely do. Man, YouTube is not a career for me yet. I am not making a hell of a lot. I've spent more than I've made, let's put it that way. So yes, I absolutely do have a career. I work in the tech field, so I work with technology. That's all I'll say. Gamma Dame 9. Is Cuphead your favorite game of all time? I would say it's a top 5 game for me. My favorite game of all time. Already discussed it. I still got it here. This is my favorite game of all time for anybody who's just joining. Chrono Trigger, Super Nintendo. Absolutely my favorite game of all time. Very special to me. And Money Fishman, welcome to the stream. And he just says, yo. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Aiden Plays asks another question. What is the best thing you have made in the kitchen? Well, I can make some pretty cool stuff in the kitchen, guys. If you don't know, I'm actually a pretty good cook. But the coolest thing that I can make is actually a chicken recipe, which consists of very basic things. It's stir-fried chicken. I take Heinz sweet and smoky barbecue sauce. I take soya sauce, and I take butter. I start with the butter, I cook it till it's, chicken's actually cooked and browned a little bit. I add the soya sauce, mix that for about 5 minutes. Then I take the barbecue sauce and I stir it all around. The flavor sucks into the chicken so well, I put it on nachos. And the nachos are incredible with that chicken. I totally think you should check it out. One day I'm actually going to do a live stream where I actually cook something, and it's just going to be hilarious. So yeah, I'm totally going to do that. And Slime Nugget asks, question, what was the most difficult challenge you've overcame? If you're talking about Cuphead, I assume you are. Yeah, Whetstone only, Angel Demon, was easily the hardest. It just is. Absolutely. Money Fishman, you know this was getting asked. Sorry. Money Fishman asks, what do you think of people who like pineapple pizza? Listen, I'm not gonna, segregate people that like pineapple pizza, but I'm not a fan. I think that the only fruit that should be on the pizza is the tomato sauce. Yes, tomato is a fruit. Did I rehearse that answer? No, I literally live by that answer. And Dempsey J Illustrations, of course, asks, should Chrono Trigger sneak onto my channel in a video? That's not really a question, man. Chrono Trigger is the greatest RPG of all time, in my opinion. And I've played a lot of them. It is perfection. It absolutely is, and it should be on your channel. Not just once either. Hey Trusty, how you doing? Jason Don has a question. Marvel, DC, or both? If so, what's your favorite superhero from both? Okay. Man, that's tough. Marvel, Silver Surfer, man. I love Silver Surfer. But as we're getting into villains too, for Marvel, my favorite villain is Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's incredible. DC, gotta give it to Superman. I'm actually not a huge fan of Batman. I think that Batman is just really gimmicky and plot armor-ish. He always has an answer to everything, but he's still a human being with, billionaire sort of thing. I like Iron Man more than Batman, which might sound weird, but I know they're separate universes. But yeah, that's kind of my answer. For DC, for villains, Darkseid, for sure. He's just incredible. So I hope that answers your question. And we'll say some hellos here. Hello, Pirate Drowned. Or Drowned. Yeah, Drowned, I believe. No, in life. Okay, so you're talking about my challenge, my biggest challenge in life. Dude, honestly, the biggest challenge in my life was just getting through this stupid pandemic. That was not easy. I have not had COVID yet. Played it by the rules, got 4 vaccines, done it all, still wear masks. Yeah, this has been the biggest challenge for me. Just keep my family safe, keeping everybody that I care about safe. Definitely. And Trusty has a question. Favorite Fall Guys skin? I like the dragon. I still like the dragon. Now, the Xenomorph is close second for me, but I still like the dragon. Question from 8,000 Suns. What's your opinion on Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Prime? Sonic Frontiers, I'm very reluctantly excited about. But I'm not going to pay full price for it unless it's just... It's God tier. Sonic Prime... I think it'll be okay, Slime Nugget asks, another question, do you like dogs or cats better? I'm a dog guy, but I had 3 cats. I actually lost a cat last year that was very close to me. That was like my cat, and it died very young. I was super sad about that. Her name was Kara, and she was like a little angel that greeted me at the door all the time. Is Friday Night at Freddy's scary? No, it absolutely is not scary. It's just jump scares and just builds tension. I would say Dead Space is way scarier than Friday Night at Freddy's. Question. Today is my dog's birthday and now she is 2. What do you want to say about that? Oh man, it can't be everybody's birthday. I'm a streamer. I get it. In order to get comments read and stuff. But is it your dog's birthday? Were you there when your dog was born? Or is that what the vet told you? Or is this just hearsay? I need to know. Be honest with me. If I caught you, let me know. And if it is your dog's birthday, happy birthday. Trusty has a awesome question. You're the first person to ask it, Trusty. What are you going to do today, and how are you? You know, I'm doing well. I got to be honest, it's been a bit of a ride with COVID and stuff. It's been draining, you know, like everybody else. It's been hard. But what am I going to do today? Spend time with family, get some sunshine, probably go for a drive, do some house chores, and hashtag adulting, man. That's the way it's going to go. Jason Don, I can't see your whole question, but it's just or your full statement. But I'll read it from the top. It's tough with Marvel because I have a couple heroes that I would consider my favorite. Since I was younger, it was Spider-Man. Oh man, Spider-Man. I should have said Spider-Man too. So Spider-Man for me. Yeah, I agree 100%. And your birthday is 10 months from now, Eden Place. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. And your dog was starving under a bush after she was born. That's horrible. Sorry to hear that. I just say my cat's birthday is the day we got it. Absolutely. That's the day it was born into your life, right? And welcome to Magical. Good morning. Jason Don says Daredevil is a close second when it comes to Marvel. Absolutely. Daredevil, Netflix series, oh man. Dream come true. And Dempsey, yeah, absolutely. Go on, and we'll see you later, man. 8,000 Suns, did you ever find a pretty creepy glitch detail in a non-horror related game? A non-horror related game? Off the top of my head, I can't think of one. Question, do you find Subnautica scary? Absolutely. Subnautica? Okay, so I'm an East Coaster. I grew up on East Coast of Canada. Without getting into too much detail, my father was a fisherman. We would actually go out and boat. One of my greatest fears, I actually had nightmares about it, was actually falling overboard and them going on without me and not knowing I was overboard. All of that underneath you, that fear of what's underneath you, because there's a lot of stuff in the ocean, and you're floating in their sky, literally, you're up there, they're looking up and they're like, oh, what's that? It's dinner, right? It's, yeah, absolutely. Furious445, Koi Fish Crusher, our first one actually. How much did your PC cost? Well, I'm pretty smart with PC purchases. I purchased mine, it was $3,000 when I bought it, but I put it together myself. So I've got a lot of hard drives. See, that's the thing for me. Storage space matters. Like, I've got over 40 terabytes of storage down here in the basement. So you're talking a lot, right? I've got NASA's set up, and yeah. So putting it all together, my PC bare bones with the video card was probably about $2,500, and then everything on top, it's probably another $3,000 on top of that. We're talking well over $5,000 worth when I got it. Now, of course, like everything, it goes down in value. Kids, spend time with your family. Look behind you. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this got asked already there, Magical, but I will say it again. I prefer dogs, and like I said, I have cats. I have 2 of them currently alive. One passed away last year. And yeah, I definitely prefer dogs. I had a dog my whole life when I was younger. It followed me everywhere. It was like my best friend. So yeah, I absolutely love dogs. Question, now that the 24/7 streams are over, what do you use the tiny PC for? Well, I'm thinking about bringing up the 24/7 streams and making a playlist, Eden Plays, where it plays, personally, the best content that I've ever made on a loop. That's kind of what I'm going to do. 8,000 Suns asks, what was the first console I ever played on? Well, I got an answer to that question. I'll be right back. Well, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I got quite a few of them. But to answer your question. So, the Atari 2600 VCS was the first console I ever played. That is an old one, folks. I had that. I played a lot of games for it. And honestly, you're not missing anything if you never played it. It was pretty terrible. Well, my favorite system of all time is the Super Nintendo. And I also had the Nintendo Entertainment System like every other kid. And I love that as well. Alrighty. Money Fishman says, use the big PC for 2-hour streams, use a small PC for 10-day streams. Basically what's going to happen, right? You know, I mean, at the end of the day, the big PC is running a lot of gear. It's crazy. If you guys seen how much I have connected to this thing, it's actually nuts, right? It's absolutely crazy. All right, so guys, if you would like me to take a look at your channels, now's the time. Just put hashtag channel review. I will take a look. All I ask is this. All I ask is that there's no, you know, bad material on it, that kind of thing. I will take a look and review your channel, give a little bit of advice and a little bit of feedback. And if that's what you want me to do, I'll do that. But until then, I will answer the latest question from 8,000 Suns. What was your luckiest gaming moment besides Cuphead? I've had a lot of 1 HP in a dream type scenarios, man. I couldn't even list. I would say getting to the end of Battletoads and Battle Maniacs for the Super Nintendo with no lives left and getting to the Dark Queen and actually beating her with no lives. That was probably the moment. Alright, so guys, if you're asking for a channel review, of course, I do ask that you are subscribed to the channel. Like the video, please. That does help me out a lot. And yeah, so the first channel review will be for Trusty. I will look you up, Trusty. I'm sure I'm subscribed to you anyways. Let's see. Oh man, it's too many Trusties. I'm looking it up. That's always going to be a pain, right? I'll look up your channel. Give me a second. I don't think you can type it. Just type it in the Discord for me there, Trusty, if you could. Yeah, type it in the Discord. My Discord, that is, if you don't mind. Until then. Okay, so guys, channel review, channel review, channel review. Alright, so I will try to get to these. Alright, we got a few here. You only need to type it once, guys. Don't keep typing. It's not vidIQ. Alright, so Trusty, you want to get yours up there, man. Just send it to me in the Discord, please. In my Discord. There we go. Alright, bringing it up. Alright, guys, I'm going to switch over. Alright, guys, so this is Trusty. He's a member of the channel, of course. Well, not a member of the channel, but he is a fan of the channel, and he is subscribed. And I'm also part of his Discord. Nice person. So, we've got a channel here that is basically going to be Roblox, Bendy in the Dark Revival, a lot of little things going on here. Let's go to his about. Hello, I'm a guy that records gaming videos. Please like, sub, comment, share, and join the Discord. He does have a Discord. That's something you guys are interested in taking a look at. This is Trusty's Discord link. So, we're going to go to videos here, guys. I'm going to take a look at most popular. Most popular is Battle Cats Part 1. Battle Cats, eh? Alright, so let's take a look at Battle Cats. Oh, it's a long one.
Hello, everyone. We are doing Battle Cats, and no, this is not the first time. My first one was off-center, and I'm re-recording this. We have David and...
Alright, let's get to the game.
Die. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna save for X-Cat, and then I'm gonna get some levels. I already know these normal cats are about to die soon.
Well, first of all, guys, I thought I was...
I still
maybe it's because his channel got nerfed or something.
Eventually.
Anyways, I'm subscribed to you. You got 39
Oh no,
now.
the stick people, they're coming. On my Discord. Oh goodness, yep. Boss.
Alright, so...
Well, mini boss.
Let's give a little bit of advice
Here's
to
the
Trusty. Okay, so Trusty, first of all, keep creating, man. I think it's pretty cool what you're doing here. Only you can put the U in YouTube. So what you're doing here is pretty cool. Your thumbnails, I would say this to you, even though you're creating a live stream, always think about the purpose, what you're creating the live stream for. Have an objective. Because if I see part 1 or I see part 2 on something, if I see part 2 first, I'm gonna be like, well, I missed part 1, right? So I would say to you as positive critique. Make sure all your thumbnails are unique. Make sure your titles are unique. Don't bait the algorithm. Actually state what it's about. Or create intrigue. So if you're playing Cuphead and you're doing a challenge, right? It's kind of like, ask a question. Can I do the blah challenge? Whatever. People will be like, oh, I don't know, can you do it? They know full well that if you've uploaded it, chances are you've done it. But it creates that initial insight. So yeah, that's what I would say to you. Keep going, man. Keep grinding. You'll get there, man. You'll be at 100 subs in no time. And overall, nice channel. Keep it up. I'm sure you're going to do big things, man. Keep it up. All right, so we are now going to switch back to close personal. Okay, so we've got some channel reviews here to do. The next one is Sky Creeper 1. I hope it comes up as that, guys. If you're hard to find and I can't find you, that's going to be a problem. But I'll try. Alright, I got you, Sky Creeper 1. You are next on The Price is Right. Alright, Sky Creeper 1, initial impressions. Cool banner. I like your banner. Definitely. 36 subscribers. We're playing a mix of... Yeah, okay, so Minecraft, Fortnite, mostly Minecraft and Fortnite. So first thing I always do is I go to most popular. Alright, so we got Poppy Playtime, Chapter 2, Part 1. Now, you heard me say it. Putting Part 1s and that kind of stuff, I don't recommend it, personally. We'll take a quick look at your video, though. Let's take a look.
You actually, oh yeah, because you went creative. I mean, Sand Addiction.
Okay, so you're muted now. Just gonna cut ahead a little bit. This game is pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. And dead. Alright, so let's take a look back at it. Pretty cool. I like it. First of all, you can do a little bit more with your thumbnails. I think that you can try a little bit harder on your thumbnails. I think you're on the right track, though, when it comes to your overall look of your channel. Try to stick to one thing, if you can. I think that it's important to try to, at the beginning, to stick to one little niche and keep going with it. But overall, Sky Creeper, I think that's a pretty good job. I think that your channel is pretty nice. I think that you've got good core. It seems like you've got... Do you have a community tab yet? Yeah, you do have a community tab. You just haven't posted. I'm going to tell you right now, use your community tab. You're so lucky to have one at 31 subscribers. I wish I had one at 31 or 36 subscribers. I wish I did. So, I'm going to give you a subscribe because I've reviewed your channel. And I expect good things from you, man. Alright, so we're going to switch on back. Alright, so that was Sky Creeper 1's channel. Of course, I'm not a channel auditing tool. I'm going to take a look now at some of the chat here. We got chat blowing up here. Yeah, so that's one thing, guys. If there's copyright issues, I'll know right away. So I'll look underneath. Don't worry about that. So the next one, I'm still going up through. Cecil and the Cartoon Nico's next. Alright, so Cecil and the Cartoon Nico. Cartoon Nico. I gotcha. Alright, here we go. We are switching over to your channel. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so congratulations, Cecil and the Cartoon Nico. Let's give you a subscribe. So showing my dog Otis. Otis is pretty cute. Not gonna lie. Alright, so let's take a look.
This is my dog Otis. He's 3 years old. And he's
Uppers.
a Yorkshire mix. He's some sort of brat. He's some sort of brat. but believe that. Oh.
That's good. All right, so first initial impressions. Cute dog. I think that, you know what? You're a young creator. You're doing something that means something to you. I think there's an audience for that. I think that it's pretty cool that you're creating content on YouTube. Your thumbnails are actually quite nice. I think that they're very unique. They're a bit small though. So these are screen caps from a game. So I would say crop in on it. Get in on the action, because if I'm looking on a mobile device, I can't tell what exactly that is. The thumbnail to me that stands out the best. Let's just see here. All right, so you can tell that the one thumbnail you had that was absolute nonsense and super colorful, it drew a lot of people's attention here. You got 414 views 4 weeks ago. That's really good for a channel your size, by the way. That's really good. There's hope for you. Keep creating. I think you can do it. And that has been Cecil and the Cartoon Nico. So here we go, guys. I'm going to keep going. Corknast is asked for the next one. So we'll do Corknast next. It's going to take me a while to get through them. I'm not going to get through them all, guys. It's impossible. That's, you know, I'll try my best. I'll go with the initials. I'm doing them in order. So I'm looking up Corknast now. Hopefully that is your name. I believe it would be. All right, Corknast. All right, we got you. All right, so this is Corknast, guys. Let's take a look. All right, Corknast. Well, first of all, thanks for watching Koi-Fish Gaming. It's nice to see new people. Hopefully we, hopefully you like what you see. This is not usual. I don't usually do channel reviews. I just want to do something completely different and get back to you guys. So Corknast, guys. First of all, first impressions. We're doing some shorts. See some shorts. Got 1,000 views on that one. That's good. Let's take a look at our most popular videos. Ooh, those shorts have done well. These are mobile games, I assume. Oh, okay. We're getting into yokai gameplay, video link with script hack. All right. Well, I'm gonna mute this probably. Yeah, I'm gonna mute that because I know it's gonna be copyrighted. All right, so what do we got here? All right, so we got a mobile game, and it looks like it's not in English, so you're definitely bringing in a different audience. All right, so yeah, obviously people are really interested. I would say that you've got a lot of traction. You need to keep going. Like, you got a lot of traction. For 122 subscribers, 123 now. You got a lot of traction. I would say keep going what you're going. I personally don't play mobile games. I guess, old hands. But you know what? For younger people, they do play mobile games, and that's probably how they play all their games. So I'd say keep going down that route. You know, keep creating mobile games that people like, these puzzle games, this kind of stuff. Seems like that's what you're onto, and it seems like, oh, sorry, the owner of the video was deleted. Sorry, the owner. What do you mean by that? You didn't steal somebody else's content, right? Tell me you didn't do that. I don't think you did. What? So the owner. What do you mean by that? So the owner of the video was deleted. So yeah. I have no idea. Anyways, Corknast, I think your channel is pretty cool. If that's your content, I think that's awesome. I would say to you that there is an issue. Is this even in a shorts format? This is not a short, and you've got it in a profile that doesn't utilize the whole screen. I would say avoid doing that, because right now this is in a 9:16 format, not 16:9. So that's a vertical video running on a horizontal screen. I would say you need to, definitely optimize to the screen. So yeah, overall, Corknast, I think it's cool. Keep it up. And yeah, that is kind of where that goes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to select the next channel. I stopped uploading because you lost interest. Well, I would say that you need to keep up with it if you want to succeed. It's like all things. It doesn't come easy. All right, so we are now going to our next review. We've got Money Fishman is next, and then Jace the Don. Money Fishman. Alright, Money Fish Man. You're up, buddy. I'm gonna rip you apart. Alright, give me a second to get your channel up. If you guys haven't, please give the video a like. It does help it get out to more people. It does help out. Okay, alright, I'm already subscribed to this channel. I know this guy. Alright, here we go. Money Fish Man, are you ready? Your channel's crap. Now we're done. No, I'm just joking. Alright, so we've got a Cuphead channel, guys. If you don't know, Money Fish Man has been on this channel and the Discord for quite a while. He actually took part in a video with us, so I thank him for that. He does speedruns in Cuphead, and he is starting to do challenges. But his speedruns are incredible. You know, at the end of the day, what he creates, it's kind of raw, right? Like, it's the beginning. But when I said to him, I said, you need to start recording what you're doing. You're playing Cuphead a lot. You need to start recording what you're doing. That's how it all starts. I would say to you, without even looking at anything else, you don't have your community tab yet. You need to turn on advanced features for your channel and get your community tab if you haven't already. There's videos on the internet how to do that. Don't ask me, please. Okay, but anyways, your videos, what's your most popular video? Let's take a look. What do you need to double down on? So, look, Werner Vermin, yes, Werner Werman, whatever you want to call him, those speedruns are incredible. You need to keep that kind of stuff up. These speedruns really do draw the attention. However, I would say you need to put effort into your editing. You need to cut out the crap at the beginning. So if you're doing a speed run, let's say it's 10 minutes long, and you're uploading that full 10 minutes, but the actual fight that mattered is only a minute and a half at the end, you need to cut out all that crap, right? You can't have videos that it's like it has that. So what I would say to you is, I think your talent needs to be matched now by the editing experience, right? I know you've done insane since then, but this is your most popular, right? I can sort by most popular. So here we are. If you guys like speedrunners, Money Fish Man is an up and coming, and I think that he can do bigger things than he thinks he can. So you just need to keep up with it, because he's hitting things that don't even make sense. But it actually makes him almost unplayable in 2-player. Because he literally stops your input so much, it's actually almost impossible. It's like whetstone, everything stops. Whetstone, everything stops. He's become a machine, a Terminator. This is Money's channel, Dempsey. Welcome back. Yeah, like, this is insane. Like, you're actually optimally hitting almost every single shot. Like, that's nuts, man. The quality speaks for itself. What you're uploading is fascinating. We just need to get you editing. DaVinci Resolve is free. I suggest, Money Fish Man, you take this seriously. I think that if you take this seriously, you can actually do things with this. I'm telling you this not as some BS sort of thing. I think you can do more with it. You can put more effort into your videos and take all of... Listen, if you're spending 20 hours doing the same thing and you only take 1 minute to upload it with no edits, that doesn't do justice to what you're actually doing. Add some voice, add some subtitles, add some quick edits, add some memes, do something. But that will get your retention up, and that will get people subscribing. Now, I can't watch anymore. I got to keep going there, Money Fish Man. But this has been Money Fish Man, guys. If you like Cuphead content, give them a subscribe. And yeah, DaVinci Resolve, like Dempsey said, is free. So that is going to do that one. All right, let's switch back. That was Money Fish Man, guys. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look now at... Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Looking down through the chat. 8,000 Suns. Yeah, 8,000 Suns, you are next on The Price is Right. Furious445, have you asked for a channel review? Looking up. I don't think he has. Okay, so 8,000 Suns, you are next. Okay, 8,000 Suns. Alright, we've got your channel up. Let's switch back. All right, 8,000 some initial impressions. I am subscribed to your channel. I think you got an act for this, man. Like overall, I think that your banner is a little intense. I don't really know the value proposition of your channel. Like, what is it that you're trying to bring to the world? I don't know that by looking at this. Maybe dank memes. But I do know what you've created, so I'm a little bit biased towards what you're doing here. We're going to go to videos. We're going to go to most popular. Your most popular video. Let's see it.
So if you're seeing this on my channel, wait, it is on my channel.
Okay, first of all,
The playlist for you, it's in order and it's very...
I'm going to get rid of the audio here because I'll probably get scrubbed. All right, so I would say this right off the bat before I get it, because I know these are bigger YouTubers. I think, yeah, I know. I'm jumping off that. So 8,000 Sons, I would say to you this: be very careful using other people's content, of course. It's one of those things where you need to bring what's called fair use. You are allowed to basically edit. I see a lot of people just ripping stuff out of shows and uploading it for views. It's really scary to do that. Your channel can be shut down. I think you can do more. I think that looking at your Cuphead content and what you're doing there, I think you should get away from this stuff. Sure, you might get some views, and that's exciting, but it's not going to do anything for the longevity of your channel. All it's going to do is create false hope, because you're going to be like, okay, my short with these two guys got 40,000 views, but my content, what I create, only gets 5. And that can be a downer, right? The reality is, viral moments are only as good as your ability to follow up on them. And how do you follow up on something you never created in the first place? By taking more of what you haven't created. Don't go down that road. You can do better. I think this channel has hope. I think that you're a good creator. And I think you need to put the you in YouTube. You know? Do the things that make you special and put them out there. You know? That's what I would say to you. I think that you're on the right track. However, I would say create your own stuff and don't just take clips of other people's and just add a couple of comments and say that's yours. Because the reality is that's not yours. Because what you've done is you've just made edits in between somebody else's content, right? So be careful with that. And Jason Don, you are next. Jason Don, and then I'm going to do Furious 445. Yeah, found you right away. That was easy. All right, so this is Jason Don, guys. Like I said, one of the nicest people I've met on the internet in years. I mean that with the utmost respect. Jason Don is a up-and-coming creator, puts a lot of effort in, and he does a lot of shorts, you can tell. A lot of Marvel and DC stuff. He's kind of on the up and up. Anything that's popular, he's kind of on top of it. And yeah, I think, first of all, banner, love it. Tells me right away, this guy is doing Cuphead, and he's doing Marvel, he's doing HBO. You know, you're talking about pop culture. You're talking about things that are popular right now. So, anyways, we're going to go to most popular videos. First of all, I really like it. Popular videos. We've got one here. Cobra Kai, by the way. Anybody has not watched Cobra Kai, amazing show. So, we got some new images. Okay, we got music in there. I got to be careful with that. All right, so you got some teaser images. Let's see what your comments are saying here. And you're commenting on all your comments. That's good. So that's a teaser there. That's good. So your reaction. Let's see your reaction here. Okay, I'll mute that. I got to get rid of that kind of stuff. I would say get rid of intros. You don't need intros. Never need intros, Jason.
Channel, big support, a lot of love. I was unsure if I wanted to do a reaction for it or not. But today, there was another clip that was dropped from the Cuphead show, Drop 2, that I missed. And we're going to check that out. I'm going to react to it. So if
like
you're
that.
here and you like what
That's
you
cool,
see so
those
far,
pop-ups.
don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those
Nicely
post
done.
notifications. Other than that, let's get into it. Alright, let's do this.
I would say to you, I'm going to stop right there for a second. I would say to you, if you can bring your camera up further, instead of being, I know you're probably using a laptop or one on your desk, bring the camera up to eye level. Because right now, I feel like I'm down here looking at a giant. It's like, you know what I mean? And when you create, I know this is going to sound weird, but this is something I learned over the years. One of the things that happens if you create a situation where people feel like they're below you, they feel like they're being talked at instead of talked to. Now, you have a very friendly kind of vibe and all that. That's going to carry you. I would say to you, take the camera and bring it up to here. You know what I mean? Take the camera and do that. Because then it's like, hey guys, how you doing? But if I do this, taking me to your leader, right? It automatically creates that vibe. So I would say to you, definitely get your camera as eye level. Yeah, so yeah, I know you know that. I'm just going to have a sip of tea. I've been talking a lot here. Okay, I don't even know how many people are watching this. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show here. Like I said, I don't even know. This is completely off the cuff. Anyways, overall, let's scrub through your video a little bit.
There we go.
Okay, so your edits are good. Okay, so you're reacting to it, so I'm going to mute you. And I'll just kind
You
of...
see all the sailors that she's killed, which kind of makes sense because if you play...
Alright, so that's cool. I like that. Your only thing I would say is that angle. That's you're on the money. I do think you should Jason on if you can. You've seen some of my overlays and stuff. You should try to have some overlays that kind of incorporate everything into it. So instead of having just the video just like a 16:9 over your webcam, I would say have you over in the corner, have that bigger, because yeah, you kind of have to, right? Lol, koi. Good for you, Money Fish Man, eating pizza. All right, so that's what I would say. Jason on, I think you're on the right track. You're an awesome human being. I like what you make. I think it's pretty cool. It's very authentic to you. Only feedback I would give you, man, is keep going, keep hustling, get that webcam sorted. And yeah, I'm going to take a look now at Furious445's channel. Furious445, you are up next on The Price is Right. Alright, so keep this in mind, Money Fish Man. Money Fish Man, this is Furious445, you know him. This is who you're competing with, right? These are the kind of thumbs and stuff that you are competing with on your speedruns. He's got 200 subscribers. I put you guys around, you're just getting started. So first off, initial impressions. Right off the bat, Furious445, your banner, it's cute. Just try to have a value proposition, right? Just try to have a value proposition besides the tent mouse. try to put something up there that says, what you do. But right away, I can tell you're a Cuphead channel. You're making pretty cool content. So let's go to the about here. This channel mainly focuses on Cuphead stuff. I have no specific schedule. I just make whatever I want, whenever I want. So please be patient. In between uploads and streams, I'm always open to suggestions. So feel free to leave a comment on any video, which I do. He is from France. Anyways, so we've got some Cuphead content here. I'm going to go to his most popular video, which is Saltbaker as Frank, but it's Geomod. Now, Geomod is made by GeoTGM, who's really known in the community. He is a very talented programmer and speedrunner and world record holder. So, when you're doing something like this is hardcore, right? So, I've seen this video. Gonna mute it just because of the audio. But yeah, as you can tell, this requires extreme talent. This is actually a version of the mod where Saltbaker's second phase is much harder than even the first one. This has got 3 flames. It's absolutely hardcore. So without going through all of his content, it's just a let's play of it. It's insane. There's no charms, no supers. I'll go back. I'll just talk about the channel overall. First of all, thumbnails are good. Thumbnails, they're intriguing. But there's no way in hell I can see this text. You cannot see it. Simply not going to happen, right? So I would say to you, never use red text on a thumbnail. First rule. Use minimalist text on your thumbnail. Focus on the object. So you want a perfect marriage, right, between your subject, when I say subject, your title and your thumbnail. The way you do that is they marry together. So if you have, say, can I beat the Saltbaker challenge, whatever, but you have a picture of Saltbaker's face with 2 laser eyes and it's like question marks, that creates intrigue. People are going to click that. But if they see something like this, they've seen this thumbnail, this one right here, 1,000 times they've seen Saltbaker in this pose. They're going to look past it. And your video deserves better. So what I would say to you is, not so complicated. And just really focus on creating that perfect marriage. I'm not good at it. Listen, I'm not perfect at it either. Sometimes I over-design my thumbnails. Keep it simple, stupid exists for a reason, right? You want to be able to keep your thumbnails pretty, simple. Because at the end of the day, you want to prompt an instant response in somebody who's looking at a wall of thumbnails and says, hey, that's who's getting my click. That's what you're competing with. Overall, Furious445, you're awesome. Our first Koi Fish Crusher, very valued member of the community. Hoping to get him on an actual live stream sometime. Channel is going to go far. Just keep it up. And take it seriously, man. Just keep it up. You just keep up the effort, put the edits in, keep grinding, and you'll be over 1,000 in no time. Right? All right, so we're going to switch back, and I'm going to take a look to see what we got here. Who's asking for another one? Someone asked for a channel review? Okay. All right, so Hungry Pickle Gaming has asked for a channel review. First of all, cool name. I will take a look to see if I can find your channel. And we got you right away. Okay, Hungry Pickle Gaming, today is your lucky day on The Price is Right. Here we go. I would ask that you like the video and subscribe if you're getting a review. It really helps me out. Here we go. All right, here we are, guys. This is Hungry Pickle Gaming. Oh, man. First of all, no banner. Come on, man. Make a banner. We need a banner. Like, we need something that tells me that you're just not eating pickles while you're gaming, because that's what I'm getting the vibes off of, So, first of all, I'm going to go to your videos. 69. Nice. Anyways, popular. We got 94 views 11 months ago. Speedrunning Google Doodle Champion Island. Okay, first of all, I'll get rid of intros.
And I'm going to get all the scrolls as fast as I can to win the game.
Okay, you're given a purpose.
Games are archery, swimming, skateboarding, climbing, table tennis, rugby, and marathon. Well, it's already been enough talking, so let's get on with it already. And
you understand that people's time is important. Whoa. Okay, music's intense. I don't want to get copyrighted. Okay, first of all, let's see what your quality here is. All right, you're uploading at 720p. Looks like you're at 30 frames a second. I'd up that to 60 if you could. So let's take a look here. First of all, I'm going to give you a sub. You have 43 now, man. Congratulations. Community. Okay. You got a community tab. You need to use it. You're so lucky, guys. I cannot explain this to anybody else. If you have a community tab, that is by far your biggest advantage. You see my community tabs, like my posts, blow up now because I'm consistently uploading every single day, sometimes twice a day to that. I put hours into my community polls every week. Use it. It will make your channel grow. Combine some shorts in there, I would say. And what's your about saying? I would say, first of all, I would get rid of personal information. I would not even say what your name is unless you're comfortable with it. I wouldn't have my name, stuff like that up, because that can actually draw people to you. I'll get off of that. This looks pretty cool. I'm going to check this out.
Me and Aaron have made a Nerf war. It's
you got your name everywhere. Don't even worry about it then. Forget what I said.
Let's go.
This is kind of neat. I like this. I like this perspective.
Yes, got him. Ah, yes.
Oh, feign death. Look at that. I like this perspective, man. I actually think this is cool.
Don't know where he went. He must
And
have
this is
gone.
something kids need to be doing more of, getting outside and playing. Jeez, man.
Got him.
Don't, no mercy. I love it. Reminds me of my brother when we used to play together.
Okay.
Okay, so this is cool. I actually really like this. No doubt. So,
Go.
I would say to you,
Okay.
that's cool. I think you need to do more of that. I love that perspective. I'm not just saying that either. I am not just saying that. That is freaking cool. That surprised me. I never would have guessed that you were actually doing stuff like that. Exploding Kittens, by the way, great game. Let's see what you're saying about
Today
Exploding
I'm going to
Kittens.
teach you how to play Exploding Kittens. This is a card game
Ooh,
for
that
people
fisheye is
that are into
bad, dude,
kittens
on
and
that camera.
explosions and
So that's
lasers
creating a curved
and sometimes guns.
image.
So let's get on
Really
the
bad.
tutorial. So, this is an Exploding Kitten. If you draw this card from the deck,
Alright,
do. So, diffuse.
this is cool.
When you draw
How
an
many views
Exploding
does this have?
Kitten,
One of you,
use
man,
your
you're doing
diffuse
quite well
card.
on your views. Okay, so I'm gonna step back for a moment here. I'm gonna say to you, use your community tab. Put that kind of stuff up there. Take the Nerf War and split it up and really edit it. Add some intense kind of copyright-free music. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'll actually be taking a look at your content a little bit further after this. It's pretty neat. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. We've got another person. You only got a GoPro? Man, I dig it. I think even the stability on it's pretty good. Yeah, of course, it's kind of going a little bit, but it kind of adds to it. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to say that's Hungry Pickle Gaming. 43 subscribers. I think you should have 44. I think I subscribe. Everybody, make sure you're subscribing to these channels. If you're not subscribing and you're watching and you're seeing these channels come up, I will personally kick your ass. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch back. See what's up here in the chat. And how do you use the community tab? That's pretty easy. Just take a look at my community tab. You'll see how to use it. All right, so what do we got up here? Channel review, channel review. Thanks for subs. All right, I thought somebody else asked for one. Okay, do we have someone else to ask for one? No, we do. I thought I saw someone with cow in their name. Ah, there we go. Skip Ad the Cow. All right, Skip Ad the Cow. I found your comment. You want a channel review? All right. Let's make that happen for you. Just going to bring this up here. We're going to bring up, hopefully the name is still like that, Skip Ad. Go ahead and try to copy that over. Oh my god. What a name. Ooh, I can't find you. Were you something else before this? Skip Ad, are you part of my Discord? And if not, why aren't you? Trying to find your channel, dude. I'm really trying to find your channel. Skip Ad. I'll just look up Skip Ad channel. Skip Ad. Oh my god, there's so many Skip Ads. Rook Parry Battle? Okay, yeah, I'll look up that. Ah, gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, your name's Skip Ad. Couldn't find you though. Alright, so here we are, guys. We got Skip Ad's channel up. Switching over. First of all, Skip Ad, I will say a personal thank you to you. You always comment on our polls. You always... I see you in the community. You're known. It's great to see people that are loyal to what we create, and hopefully we've provided you some value. So thanks. So yeah, let's take a look. This is Skip Ad the Cow. If you're out there and you're watching this, guys, please subscribe to this channel. We're going to get back into a question session after this review. And I'm going to subscribe as well. Here we are. So first of all, let's go to the about. I play Minecraft, Cuphead, and do YouTube Shorts. There you go, right? He's been on YouTube since 2021, and he's got almost 34,000 views. Congratulations. Looks like the channel health is quite good. Don't have a community tab yet. Make sure you have advanced features put on your channel. Very vital. Let's go to home here. I'm going to take a look at your videos. Most popular. Your most, ooh, look at that. Oh, okay. Your most popular one is Cuphead OST, which I have to mute. Sped up. Okay, first of all, I think you can do better on the background. Definitely. I actually expect that to become something else. You can do that. Yeah, I would say to you that that's pretty neat sounding, but you could have used a different picture. I would say that would be one of the first things I would change. But overall, really cool. But you're taking music and speeding it up. Well, I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to go to playback speed. I'm going to play it at 25 to see how it sounds. Let's try this for a second. Well, we're almost there. Oh, I got it. So you brought it down by 25%. Or sped it up by 25%. That's pretty neat. I can actually do that. Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty cool. I could see why that would become popular. People like that kind of stuff. So you've done that with a lot of them. You're doing this with a lot of songs. Remember, of course, these are not your songs, and you're only speeding them up. That can become a little bit of an issue. You'll get some clicks. But I would say to you that eventually YouTube might catch up with the fact that people are doing this kind of stuff, and you won't be striked or nothing like that. What would happen is if you're monetized, your revenue will go to the person who owns the IP, which is MDHR. But overall, I think you can do more with your thumbnails. I think these thumbnails are just screen grabs. I would say to you this one stands out the best because it's literally a screen cap, once again, of the secret phase. But the rest of them, I think you need to up your thumbnail game. I think that's all you really need to do. And you need to get that channel or the community tab going. Overall, Skip At The Cow, I think you're on the right track. Up your thumbnails. In your videos, try to put a little bit more effort into the visuals that you want to use for that. And overall, keep it up. You're at 109 subscribers. By refreshing that, it better be 110. Well, we're at 19. Somebody didn't subscribe. Shame on you. All right, so switch back here. Now, guys, I'm going to answer a few more questions. You're very welcome there, Skip At The Cow. I hope that was helpful. That was all the audits. I think I got through all of the audits that I was trying to do today. We've been streaming now for an hour and 22 minutes, which is good. You subbed to him, Money Fishman. Appreciate that. That's always good. And Dempsey. Show the boss or keep hook shot of something in the game instead of... Yeah, exactly, Dempsey. At the end of the day, you want to draw interest, and that's just not going to do it. You can do better. It's super simple to take a better frame grab. Like, hell, I'll go to my channel. Let's take a look. I'm going to review myself. What do you think of that? Hey, Jason Don. Such a nice guy, man. Jason Don, thumbs up, man. Seriously, you're awesome. You can go ahead and put this in any video you want. Jason Don is awesome and underrated. Okay. So, I'm going to be really hard on this channel. It's coming up next. Alright, guys. This is my channel. If you're here, you've already seen it. First of all, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to talk about a little bit of the work that goes behind everything that I do. This banner is actually massive, right? It's actually much bigger than what you're seeing. This had to be specifically formatted to fit in this box. There are templates. I'll actually include one into Discord if you guys are interested in making a banner. That's pretty cool. This thing here, people keep asking me all the time, what is this? This is a way for people to permanently be able to see our schedule and to see our Discord link. It makes it, it's pretty smart actually. Should have a guest review yours one day. Absolutely. Man, I'm ready for it. I'm pretty hard on myself. Every one of my thumbnails has a purpose. I think of my thumbnails before I actually create my videos. I do. Very seldom do I create a video and then create a thumbnail. I actually do it in reverse order. I create a thumbnail and say, okay, this is what my video is going to be about. This Cuphead DLC Astralax, that is actually the background of that. This is actually 18 layers. The background is actually made in Canva. The Cuphead DLC Astralax part, that's all made in Canva. I started using Canva very recently just to have a little bit more flair on my Cuphead DLC ones. All the rest I make in Photoshop Paint.net. Interestingly enough, guys, this is what I was talking about when I was talking about simple. Out of these, without looking at the view counts, what is the most popular? The most popular one's the one that stands out the most, right? Look at this. Awesome looking thumbnail, right? It looks great. 49 views, which is nothing for a channel my size. It's actually not very good at all. Then we've got this guy. I paired it together, right? Ranking all 40 Cuphead bosses in Expert. But did you notice something I did? When I was talking about marrying a thumbnail, my thumbnail does not say ranking all 40 Cuphead bosses in Expert. It says Cuphead, easy to hard. Naturally, your flow goes ranking all 40 Cuphead bosses in Expert, and then you look at the thumbnail like Cuphead, easy to hard, right? It played together. That's why it did so well. That was an experiment. The red button one, 434 views. Honestly, Cuphead is just not as popular right now as it was. The channels that are getting most of the clicks right now are Just All Day. We got Chicken Ninja. And then we've got, oh God, what's the other guy's name? He's the guy that does all the whetstone challenges. Anyways, there's another guy. There's not many of them. So right now, there's not many people playing Cuphead. I wouldn't say there's not many people playing it, but there's not many people looking for Cuphead content. The excitement has kind of gone down a bit. So know your competition. Also know your audience. Barely Alec. That's right. Barely Alec, I actually challenged him to a challenge. He might take my Astralax challenge on. He doesn't think he can do it. I believe he can. And yeah, at this point, it's just about me networking with people. So it's less about what I'm putting out now and more about getting to know other people in the community and networking and building their channels up and building my own channel up. That's the key to it. Collaborations are huge. Of course, It's Breadbin, GOTGM, good friends of mine. We've been doing a lot of collabs and that kind of stuff. Of course, we've had guests like Aiden Plays 2019, Money Fishman, that have also taken part. That's all part of what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build a community. So I know who my audience is for. I know what I'm trying to do. I would say that to anybody who started a YouTube channel. Know what your purpose is. What are you doing that's going to change somebody's life? Really, you are. If you make someone's life better on a day that they're having a crap day, you might have put them on a different path. You don't know. So try to bring some joy to it, right? Try to bring some joy to people's lives. This is my channel. You'll notice that my community tab is populated full of stuff. I actually shared one of Dempsey J illustrations. It's gotten him a lot more clicks. He's almost up to 400, and as 4 hours go, he's getting 100 an hour. That's pretty good, I think. My polls are actually kind of wacky and fun. I know, they're kind of weird. But overall, here's the thing, guys. Put some effort in. You can do it. I know you can. I'm not going to say any more about my channel. I got a long ways to go, but I do put the work in. So yeah, I'm going to switch back, and we're going to answer some more questions. Okay, Jason Don asks, what did you use to make your channel banner? I want to make a new one. Use what you're most comfortable with. Canva's really good. It's free. It's super easy. Lots of templates if you want to go down that road. But I actually will include in the Discord right now for you my template. I use Paint.net for almost everything, by the way. It's free. Oh. Come on, come on. My hard drives are taking a while because I've actually got SAN storage over there. So my disk needs to spin up once I get there. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so I'm going to give you a template that you literally just need to copy over. It's going to be in the Discord. That's one I made. Very simplistic. all you need to do is copy over and fill in the blanks, and you'll have one just like me. Really. Super simple. Just literally replace the blocks with your own content, and you'll be fine. Hopefully that's helpful. And yes, Dempsey J Illustrations community is absolutely the key to success on YouTube now. If you're trying to build a community, you have to use the community tab. Otherwise, you might use Discord. But Discord, just like its name, is chaos. Right? It's chaos. So yeah, I will say this, that I don't do enough of these. It's something I'm going to start doing probably once a month. Probably just sit down with you guys, just chat, take a look at your content, give you guys a little bit of advice on what I've learned. I've learned so much, guys. It's insane. Like my OBS is, I should show you my OBS. I don't know how this is going to look. You're going to see infinity here in a second. Alright, so OBS. You guys are going to see some weird stuff happen when I actually change this, I think. Yeah, look at that. Infinity. That's my OBS, guys. Can you imagine how hard that is to keep track of? Right? This is all happening. This is my, like, control panel. Everything that you see. Everything that I do. When I change my scenes. Yeah, right? It's pretty crazy. So all of this is individual scenes. They're all set up. Think about that. All of these are individual, unique scenes that I set up for my streams. When I say to people, OBS can get confusing, believe me. I'm going to show you one scene. Just one scene. Let's go to the waiting room. Look at all this stuff that's going on. You can't actually see it though, unfortunately. Let's just put it this way. It's nuts. You can't see it because I'd have to actually bring it up on a separate screen. The reality is some of those scenes are just crazy. So back to close and personal. Switch that back over to here. There we go. We're bigger. OBS brings back memories, Aiden Play says. Yeah, OBS is how I do everything. You know, it's a magic tool. Need to drink more tea. So yeah, guys, that's kind of how I do everything. It's a little bit of stuff here. I can actually take my webcam and show you around a little bit. Let me try to do that. Show you guys a little bit of my setup here. It's a little bit of a mess right now. But I should be able to actually move my webcam around a little bit. You guys can see it. Let's see. See what we got here. There we go. Lots of garbage over there. Yeah, you guys want to see something crazy? Check out cable management going on here. The lack thereof. You want to see a lot of cables? Let's get under here. Underneath the gross part. Yeah, guys. I had to strip everything apart and take it all apart. That's not managed at all anymore. That's all cables that all run in here. So in the back of this TV that you're seeing, the back of this TV, I have my capture card. I have everything set up. What's really crazy is this. I'll try to show you something. See if it'll pop up. Check that out. That's a CRT and the switch is running on it. That switch then forwards over to here, which is even crazier. So switch goes over to this monitor, right? So when I'm playing a game, instead of having to play through OBS, I can do this. Should pop up on the curved screen. So yeah, guys, when you're seeing what I'm doing, I can play a game on the CRT TV or on the monitor all at the same time. And that's also being captured. So imagine what that's like. So when you look at the wires, that's why it looks like that. It's absolutely nuts. But yes, old CRT. I've got it down converted to CRT resolution. And then of course it's being passively put through a monitor and into a capture card. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that back now. If it lets me. We'll go ahead and get this all back in place.
Yeah, guys. Of course, the couch. Right? Couch matters. Alright, I'm going to bring us all back. I know you guys are sick of shaking around. I got a crazy extension put on that webcam. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and shut off the CRT TV. Chrono Trigger back in Donkey Kong Country. Gotta keep everything clean. Alright. Show the Discord. Yeah, I'd show the Discord. Give me a second. Alright, so got everything back up here. I can show the Discord real quick, I believe. Alright, so this is our Discord. Boy loves pineapple pizza. That's Money Fish Man. Should put him in jail right now. So, if you guys don't know, this is the Koi Fish Crushers aspect. So this is what you unlock if you become a member. It's pretty cool. A lot of stuff going on here without getting into it too much. A lot of neat stuff happening. Private video access. A self-promo just for members. Chances are, if it goes in there, I'm really taking a look. And we're going to get off of there because he's just going to be a troll. So I'm just going to go to suggestions. Henry Stickman, Big Toe says. There you go. And that's how it works, guys. We've got exclusive chat, exclusive giveaways that are going to happen, but not through YouTube. That's against terms of service. But when we get enough people, that stuff will be happening with gift cards and that kind of thing. But that's not how we're going to build our channel. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch this back. And if you guys have any more questions, we will continue. Steve Fiero, I have a Switch. You have a Switch? That's cool. What games do you play? Let's talk about it. Actually, what games do you all play on the Switch? Let me know what your favorite Switch games are. I will go ahead and go to the next question, but we'll go back to your question here, Steve Fiero, if you're still here. Next question, Money Fishman. What would you do if pineapple pizza became Joy's favorite food? I would make a pizza and she can add her own pineapple. Dempsey J Illustration says, question, would you like to do a Chrono Trigger stream? I've done them, Dempsey. I've done quite a few of them. We started, me and Joy, doing a head-to-head. So, yeah, I mean, that I would definitely do it, but it would be no interest. You know, as sad as it is, you're going to get to see me play my favorite game ever, and I'm going to be super excited. If that's something people want to see, I mean, I would totally be into it. It's just hard to get people to watch things. But right now, aren't Cuphead or... you know, it's really hard to get people to watch anything now. It's just so much competition out there, really. And Steve Fiero says Cuphead. Okay, yeah, Cuphead on the Switch is awesome. Great choice. Cuphead on the go is hard. It's better to be docked, in my opinion. Money Fishman says, I don't play Switch much, but Super Mario Odyssey and Mario Party games. Solid choices. Yeah. Super Mario Odyssey is one of the best games ever made. So good. And Aiden Plays, our Koi Fish Crusher friend, says, my favorite Switch game is Smash Brothers Mario Party, not Superstars. Let's find a way, Flex. Yes, Dempsey J Illustrations, I agree. Let's just do it. Ace to Don says he would watch it. You know what, guys? It can happen. I have the Steam version of it, and I also have the Super Nintendo version of it. We've actually done... I'll show you guys kind of what we did. Hey, why not, right? We can do it. So let me bring it up. I'll show you guys what we're doing at the very beginning of our channel. This was state of the art. We'll go to this. Bring that up. There was nobody doing anything like this when I was doing it.
He just dies immediately.
I don't think people are still doing it.
Frieza's dad is that,
You can hear it.
is that Cooler? Or is that his brother?
I was
Or his
making
cousin
this
or something. I think Cooler is his dad.
kind of content in my first
Maybe
year.
I'm wrong. Alright, let's go in.
Right? So this
Wait,
was the
what do I
native
do?
console, the Super Nintendo, and I was playing
You
it
said you were gonna
emulated.
coach me.
I am going to
So I'm coaching Joy-Koi through
Okay,
it.
we're in.
but I don't
which
even
is
remember
painful.
what to do, so don't listen to me fully.
Okay.
We gotta fight everything pretty much though. I can tell you that.
So yeah, I would definitely do Chrono
Ooh,
Trigger.
that's a
It's a good question.
Annoying sound.
I love the game. I've already done it, but I'll do it again. Alright, so what do we got here? So, Aiden Plays 2019 says, what video have you made that you are the proudest of? Well, the 65,000 view Cuphead stream would probably be my most proudest moment. But the video that I made that I'm most proud of is actually my 30 favorite Super Nintendo games that I worked on for 2 months. That was insanely complex to make. I wrote scripts, I did research, I did it all, and ended up with 300 views. It seems like a crime, and it's my favorite video. And so if you haven't seen it, it's something that you should check. Koi does Crushers get to see your cats? Yes, they do. Absolutely. And Steve Fierro says, I enjoy watching this. Well, I'm glad to have you aboard, Steve. We're trying to give back to the community today, do something a bit different. I am primarily a co-op gaming channel, but every now and then I'll put something together that's a little bit different and gives back to you guys. So, alright. I don't think there are any more questions right now. Let's see what we can do next to finish this off and make this fun. Let's see what I'll do. You never know. Could end up doing anything right now. Guys, can someone gift me a... Money Fishman, come on, man. You got $2. Like, if you really want to be a member, don't ask everybody to gift... Because then it makes me feel bad, because it's like... People will feel like they need to. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Members, it's not necessary to be a member. It just adds some perks. But when we do get the next member, it actually unlocks more emojis for me. So I actually get to have more emojis. Alright, so what are we going to do now? I think the question session is pretty much done. I've done all the audits and reviews that people wanted. You've seen 2 ads on... Yeah, so YouTube will actually add ads to... Sorry. Google gets all of that, unfortunately. So... Alright, I'm just looking here, guys, what I can do next. But if we're just about done here, I don't know. Are you guys... sticking around here, right? Let's see. Trying to think what I can do next for you. Let's see. Got 5 people still watching. What I can do next. Alright, so we got 15 likes on the video. That's really good. This video is actually done quite well. No, Dempsey, you can't from mobile. It has to be... Well, yes. Sorry. You can, but it has to be through a web browser. So you have to go into Chrome or whatever on your phone to do it. Yeah, that's how you do it. And I'll bring that up. Love that freaking design. Man, your illustrations are crazy, dude. Like, everything just looks so clean. Even when I bring it up like that, it looks so clean. And Money Fishman, you don't have to spend anything. You spend what you think it's worth, right? Like, nobody's asking you to spend a cent, you know? I get it. Not everybody has money, and not everybody wants to donate to YouTube channels or any of that stuff. There's no reason for you to do it. You donate your time enough, right? You know that. But I do have to think about the longevity of the channel, and memberships are one of the best ways to give back to people that Super Chats simply don't do. Super Chats are just instantly digested. I feel like they're, you know, they're cool, But memberships are really cool because it really does allow for backdoor access and stuff, and allows me to really go all out for you guys. And it makes me want to, you know? That's the thing, too. You gotta think, I'm taking my time to do this stuff, and my energy, and my creation, to do this because I want to do it. There's a point where if I was doing it forever, you know, I wouldn't want to. But getting people's engagement is massive. I love it. Alright, so let's see. Hayden plays. That's at least $1.50. Players, man. Alright, guys. I got at least another 15 minutes. So if you guys want to ask me any questions, think about your questions. Go ahead and ask them. Yeah, the problem Aiden plays is that you don't even know where it's going to go, man. You don't know where it's going to go. It could go to anybody else. And, you know, you don't need to do that. Aiden plays, you've spent so much, dude. I would say to you that just being a member, I don't want to see any more super chats from you at all. If you're a member, don't super chat, man. Just keep your money. Save your money. You've done so much for this channel, and honestly for my confidence. You come on here, you support me, and think I'm worth it, and that's insane. But you're a member, you're a crusher. Please save your money up. Save up your money and just enjoy watching what you enjoy. You don't need to feel like that way. You know, you've done so much. You've done 10,000% more than most, right? So I would say that to you. I hold you in high regard. So maybe it was money well spent. I don't know. All right, so a couple more questions here, guys. Let's get them in. If not, I'm going to talk about some stuff that I like to talk about. Get some stuff. I'm setting stuff up here in the background too, if you don't know. It's a good question. Bring that one up. Aiden Plays 2019 asks, when is the next Samus stream? So Metroid Dread just seems like it never really takes off for some reason. I'm surprised. I thought Metroid Dread would be super popular. I went all out. I got it the day it came out, had it pre-ordered, had all kinds of stuff set up, all kinds of crazy scenes. I had like 10 people, and then it went down to 5. And every time I do it now, people just pop in, pop out, and it's like, it just doesn't drive the people. But I'm going to play what I want to play. I got to be honest, it's going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Definitely. I want to do the Cowabunga collection. I want to do some more Shredder's Revenge. Really love those games. They're right up my alley. And yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Funny Fishman has one. Why did you never use the second thumbnail for Saltbaker? Second thumbnail for Saltbaker. The Superman one? Is that what you're talking about? That was kind of a joke, right? That's why I didn't do it. Yeah, so that's the answer. That's why. So, let's see what else I can do here. You guys were talking about my favorite video that I've ever made. It's a valid question. Okay, in place. I believe I answered this one for Jason Donner earlier. However, I will state that my favorite Marvel hero. Oh my God, what did I say earlier? I don't even remember what I said earlier. I think it's probably going to be. God, it might be Spider-Man. I might have to recant, say Spider-Man. Chances are. And oh, Silver Surfer is what I said exactly. Yeah, Silver Surfer I do like better than Spider-Man. Sorry, man. I couldn't think who it was. Yeah, I'm Jason Don. You kind of, dude. I love Spider-Man too. So I mean, Oh, it's close, but just something about Silver Surfer. He's so damn cool, and he's tied to Galactus and that whole lore behind that, and the fact that he has to go harvest other worlds. His origin story is incredible, just amazing. Yeah, Doctor Doom's amazing. Exactly. All right, so let's go look here. Let's see what I can bring up. You like Venom? Oh man, Venom. We are Venom. Absolutely. Venom is amazing. Yeah, so this video is my favorite. Hey, it's Bread Bin. Oh, we haven't reviewed It's Bread Bin's channel. Oh man, are you ready to get audited? I'm gonna audit your channel. I'm gonna destroy you, roast you. You're gonna be crying, man. It's gonna be ridiculous. Let's do it. It's Bread Bin. Sure is. Here it comes, dude. Savage style? Oh, I should. I should. Oh, I should. It's Bread Bin. Sure is. All right. So, guys, it's Bread Bin, one of my colleagues and brothers in arms in the Cuphead content creation world. He's a tryhard like me. He's got 5.7 thousand victims, which is awesome. It's pretty damn cool. He actually does all these little drawings and stuff himself, these little sprite works. It's pretty cool. I like his banner. Super colorful. I'm a member on his channel, by the way. I gifted a membership yesterday. Least I can do. He's been on a couple of my streams. Always been a good time. He always adds an interesting accent to a Canadian like me who articulates his words and tries to speak properly wherever he can. Words are my weapon. I'll wield them wisely. But anyways, no, man, it's awesome. So it's Bread Bin's great guy. If you haven't, subscribe to his channel. He makes amazing content. It's so much fun to watch. He's always community focused, and he's just been remonetized, which is fantastic. So congratulations, It's Bread Bin. I'm glad you won that battle because that was absolute BS. So we'll go to his about section here. Welcome to It's Bread Bin, home of the Bread's Play live channel or live. Oh my God, that's a mouthful. Welcome to It's Bread Bin, home of Bread's Play live gaming and live streaming. Whoa, that's a mouthful, buddy. Yeah, no problem, It's Bread Bin. I'll bring up your little comment there. There you go. You can't see it on this one. I'm going to bring it up here too, but then it overlays over the channel. I don't want to do that. So anyways, yeah, so he makes amazing stuff. I'm going to go to his most popular video ever. Look at this thing. This is so basic, but it was so effective. It's crazy to think, right?
What happens if we equip the Astral Cookie and try to do a mausoleum now that we've got Mrs. Chalice in the DLC? Let's find out!
There we go. And look at that, he's almost got 1 million views. 1 million!
I knew if I rooted around here I could find something special for you. But I...
So I could listen to him basically read a cookbook and be interested, because honestly, accents like that interest me. It's something I don't get to hear. I'm here in Canada. We all speak like me, you know? Yeah, it's so basic, but that's the key, It's Bread Bin. That's what I keep trying to say to people. You know, keeping it simple is the best answer. Doing, the little dank meme stuff. Like this one here. Like, now I will say that Cuphead was more popular then. It was definitely like people were looking for it, and YouTube was like just pushing it out as fast as it could. But yeah, you took advantage of it, and it really made your channel blow up. A weird posh accent. Yeah, it's not weird though, man. It's awesome. Everyone. But that's the thing about YouTube, right? You put the you in YouTube. You're bringing something that only you can, right? The moment that we take our time out of our life, which is not forever, and go and create something and try to bring some joy into people's lives, we're met with hostility. We're met with praise. We're met with trolls. We're met with all of it. We're putting ourselves out there. If we put too much of ourselves out there, all of a sudden we got people outside of our door that want to see our feet. You know, like, it's a pretty creepy place out there, the internet. But I enjoy it. I love it. I like to create. I like to spend time with everybody here. And it's been a pleasure to get to know you. You know, I'll try to be his member as long as I can. You know, I'll try to do what I can for 99 cents. Pretty easy. And yeah, it's just great to see that there's other Cuphead creators out there that take it seriously and fun people to play with. So yeah, man, appreciate you. Get back to the home here. That's It's Breadbin. If you have not, please subscribe to his channel. Hit the notification bell. And we'll see you next time on his channel where I am a moderator and member. So yeah, let's switch back. And Aiden Plays 2019 says, It's Breadman, you got a nice channel. I agree, he has a very nice channel. And of course, Money Fish Man. Will you actually do? I already said I would. And when I say something, Money Fish Man, I warrant what I say, right? When I say something, it's going to happen. But you don't know when it's going to happen, right? Just like you did not know this stream was going to happen today, where I was going to review your channel and talk to you guys and answer questions, which is pretty cool. And yes, It's Breadman. Thank you, Aiden. So yeah, guys, that pop-up that I have like popping up here, super friggin' awesome. I have to manually click the comments. It's so cool to be able to highlight your comments and have your avatars come up. I love it. I think it adds so much flair and character to the channel. And I hope that people enjoy this kind of thing. I know this is probably going to lose me subscribers because it's not Cuphead, but I want to get back to you guys, right? So if you guys have any more questions for me, now is the time. Otherwise, I will show you what my favorite, it is awesome, Attempts to Jail illustration, what my favorite video I ever made was. I'll put that on for a few minutes. All right, no more questions. Let's shoot on back. All right, here we go. Switch to Games That Raised Us. This is my favorite video I've ever made, and the most work.
To get serious, there's only one.
This is Paul Rudd, folks. Paul Rudd.
No one else creates this kind of experience because no one else creates these kinds
Are
of
you turning into Vampire Shade indoors?
Now you're playing with power, superpower.
Oh my god. You know what? Kind of. I actually get really dark.
Hello there. I didn't see you come in.
Yes, you
I
did.
just happened to be playing a system.
I'm gonna bring that quality up. Come on. Don't be doing that to me now. It's just gonna buffer.
Important system to me.
There we go.
It's called the Super Famicom? No, that's not it. Or the Super Nintendo. I got this game. Looks good to me. It's got the right chips in it. I think it should be good.
Alright, skip this part. Yeah, I put so much work in this. This is all scripted. 1 hour of script, folks.
Welcome to a very special episode of the Games That Raised Us series. The Super Nintendo was my favorite system ever, and I want to do it justice. Hello everyone. In all my decades of playing games, no other system brought me as much joy as the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I remember getting it for my birthday on my family's only vacation.
If you don't know, this was an insane amount of work. This is all green screen, almost all of it, to create this 3D effect. That's actually,
however, little did I know that the greatest game of my lifetime would come out
just this
4 years
scene
later.
here. 12
to me,
layers
there is no
of
greater
green screen
pleasure
video
than to an experience a game that transcends the art form. Into an experience
I put
we've
more
never
heart
seen
into this
before.
video than anything
When
else
you
I've
can
ever
feel the
done
love
in the
putting
creative
into
field.
it, that the game itself is a higher calling, teaching us lessons we never knew we needed at the time. A connection that grounds us, yet sends our imaginations soaring into the clouds. Some games are played, others are lived. Over the years, there's been many great games. Games that challenged us, games that let us roleplay a hero facing impossible odds. Some games brought about amazing
rest in peace,
storylines,
Yoshi.
and some brought amazing combat. Time-traveling games is very common. When done correctly, it provides us, the gamer, an amazing experience never to be forgotten. However, when it is done poorly, these games get lost to time itself. This video will be full of personal stories, reflections of how these games made me feel during my childhood and even today. If you like this video, please let us know in the comments
This
below.
is the first time I ever did a plug where it was like preemptive,
please
you know,
consider subscribing.
saying to like and subscribe if you like this, what our purpose is, our value proposition. I incorporated all that in. The thing is,
let's start
unless
playing
people
with
make
power.
it to that point,
Superpower.
you know.
And I hope you enjoy.
That's a good question there, Moneyfish Man. Does my in real life friend's job know their channel? They know of it.
Video game
They don't care.
And published by
To be honest,
Nintendo
I don't get a lot of support when it comes to that.
The first game of the Mario Kart series. It was
yeah,
released
they don't understand
in
it.
North America
Right?
in
They don't have
1992.
a clue what it's like to be
Europe
a creator.
The following year in
They think some of them think it's a waste of time. So I'm always dealing with the
game went
justification
on fourth
sometimes
best-selling SNES
of spending
game
my
of all
time doing this stuff.
Super Mario Kart was very
If that
special
makes
to
sense.
me. It was my go-to game when friends came over. I prided myself on being the best in my community. Everyone eventually had this game who had a Super Nintendo.
This game
I
was
even
vital
took
to me,
part in an
guys.
official competition.
This
at the
game
time.
was so
Nowadays,
cool.
Mario Kart
I
has
still love
become
it,
cheap.
right?
Items
I still have it
do
over
not
here.
rely on skill as much. And honestly,
See if I
the
can find
Super Nintendo version of Mario Kart is still my favorite version. This game is available on the Switch Online service. It's also available on the SNES Classic, as well as the original Super Nintendo, so there's lots of ways to experience this great game. Super Mario All-Stars is a 1993 compilation of platform games for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It contains remakes of Nintendo's 4 Super Mario games released for the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Famicom Disk System: Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, Super Mario Bros. 2, and Super Mario Bros. 3, and the later included Super
Alright, so you can see
Mario
my eyes
World.
now.
As in the original games, players control the Italian plumber Mario and his brother Luigi through 3 worlds, collecting
Alright, so I'll
power-ups,
cut ahead
avoiding
here a little
obstacles,
bit.
and finding secret areas. 1994 platform game developed by Rare and published by Nintendo for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It is a
Keep
reboot
forgetting
of
to comment on
Nintendo's Donkey
streams and
Kong
that.
franchise and follows the gorilla Donkey
Anyways, you
Kong
can see how
and
many
his
games.
nephew
Look at all these
Diddy
games,
Kong as they
guys.
set out to recover
Like this,
the stolen banana
all
Horde,
cataloged,
King K. Rool, and
all these
Prem
edits.
in 40 side-scrolling
That's
levels.
insane amount of
The player
work.
collects items, defeats enemies and bosses, and finds secrets. In the multiplayer modes, 2 players can work together.
Anyways, we'll go to the winner. That's what I want to show you guys. You're talking about my favorite game. There it is. Aiden Plays, thank you so much for the super chat. The next... Let's pause that for a second. Pause that, switch back. Yeah, so thank you for Aiden Plays for the super chat, man. You're incredible. You really are. When is the next Game Genies episode? So, SS Davin's computer has water cooling, and it's broken. He's trying to fix his computer to get that on the go. I've offered to host again if I need to, or he will host when he fixes his computer. We're trying to get something lined up this November. So this month there should be another Game Genius episode. The game is yet to be decided, but it's going to be incredible because SS Davin's a great streamer as well. And yeah, once he gets his stuff together, we'll get that happening. But yeah, man, thanks for the super chat. We're going to get back to it. Here we go.
It's Christmas 1995. After seeing the Nintendo Power articles about this game, I knew I had to ask for it for Christmas. What I did not realize was how little up to this point I knew about the genre of RPGs. We have all heard it before. Chrono Trigger is a great game. Well, I can assure you that my body and my mind were not ready for the gift that I had received. Never before was I drawn into a world like this. The music was on a different level. You could feel every bit of sweat that was put into the music. Everything about Chrono Trigger screamed pure passion and the world was not ready. Saying Chrono Trigger is my favorite game ever does not do it justice. It is my favorite experience ever in the visual medium. Every single character's story arc had me completely committed. Chrono was me. I lived that game through his eyes. Every single sword strike, every single lightning bolt, that was all me. Teaming up with Frog, I knew damn well Magus was going down, and Marle was my girlfriend. What blew me away was how often that I was approaching the end of the game only to get the story completely U-turned into something else. I honestly thought Magus was the final boss. Not only was I wrong there, but he can actually join the team? What? How could I team up with somebody so evil? However, after battling him, I knew his powers were too good to pass up. Not to mention his interactions with NPCs and the team were so amazing. Chrono Trigger has time travel elements that actually make sense. You do something in the past and the future changes. Unless the future refused to change. Lavos, the big baddie of this game, is straight out of H.P. Lovecraft. A time-devouring alien that seems too powerful to even comprehend defeating. The land of Zeal is where I would live if I could live in a game world. A sky paradise where science and magic are one and the same. The two pieces of music that I would stop and listen to for hours imagining that I was there in Zeal were the Zeal theme and Shala's theme. Those pieces of music touched me in a way that nothing else did. But maybe perhaps the ending credits theme, because that's amazing too. I have to mention New Game Plus here too. How many times did you wish that you could play a game with all the equipment that you had at the end to completely restart overpowered and re-experience the narrative even faster? Well, that was an option here. It's the first time I ever saw it and I loved it. Chrono Trigger has multiple endings, multiple paths, side missions, that are simply outstanding. I cannot understate this to you. You have never played a game like Chrono Trigger unless you played Chrono Trigger, and you will probably never play one as good again. I would like to thank Square for the game of a lifetime on my favorite system ever, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and the games that raised us. Cheers, guys. This video was a labor of love. The Super Nintendo is a system that really stands the test of time. It is my favorite game system ever, and Chrono Trigger is my favorite game ever. I love all the games that were mentioned here. They're not in any particular order. I put Chrono Trigger at the end because it stands out as the best game of all time.
Chills. Helps when you got, Do you know who did the animated Dempsey? Oh, Dempsey. You don't know? That's who did this, man. He's the guy who's the art designer of this entire game. That is actually,
thank you
look at all the
so much
characters.
for watching. That's going to do
Dragon
it
Ball.
for this Games That Raised Us episode. If you like this, please like down below. Don't forget to
Tell me
comment.
that's not
And if
Vegeta.
you haven't, please consider subscribing
Got
for
it.
more Games That Raised Us and other retro content here at Koifish Gaming. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.
You have a great day as well. Alright. We'll bring up some of the comments here. And yes, Jason Don, it had a cartoon, in fact. Kind of weird. It's only like 20 minutes long or something. Then we've got Funny Fish Man says he'll be eating pizza in an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, that's what you tend to do. And yes, about the Dragon Ball vibes. And Akira Toriyama. Thought they looked like Goku, Bulma. Yeah, man. That was the dream. It was called the Dream Team. It was basically one of the best. Well, you got the Final Fantasy music composer. You've got Toriyama. You've got. It was like a whole bunch of them, but it was basically the Dream Team. There will never be a game created with as much passion and as much expertise as that game. It's just crazy to think. Absolutely nuts. So we're at 12:11 my time. I will let this go for another 4 minutes or so. So this is your chance now, guys, to ask me some last minute questions. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because it has been over 2 hours, and it's been completely different for me to do this. I hope you guys enjoyed all the channels we audited, getting to know me a little bit better, and getting kind of to get some inside information as to what makes us tick. If we get enough members, I will be doing this kind of stuff members only, and then posting as VODs after the fact, of course. That will be highly edited. And Jace the Dawn, I will bring up your comment. Sorry. Jace the Dawn, I grew up watching Speed Racer and Dragon Ball. Well, you lived a good childhood. Awesome. And Money Fishman says, yay, I just got a new Salt Baker speedrun. Keep it up, man. Personal best. It's fun doing Q&A and reviews. Yeah, Dempsey J Illustration is something that I could easily do. I should almost start a separate channel. You know, I could easily review people's channels at this point and offer a lot of technical expertise on how to get your streams set up and all that kind of stuff, but I just don't have enough time, you know? So just throwing this together is fun, just for the community. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, we've got, right now, what do we got? Take a look here, see how many we've got. Right now, we're sitting at 2,750 subscribers. And we've got, I believe, 4 members. We've got 4 members, and it is Furious445, Aiden Plays 2019, Fatal Wolf, and Axel Paul. And I believe if I get one more, I think I get the ability to add some more emojis. Let's go back to the live stream here. Let's go. All right, get rid of that. All right, so I'm going to answer another 3 questions, and that will be it for this one, guys. I'll clear that. East to Dawn, I think it was a cool idea to do this. You know, at the end of the day, I appreciate all of you. You know, you're spending your time with us, and I think it's important to give back. We got a lot of creators in the community that, honestly, sometimes you just need someone to look at your stuff and be like, hey, you know, what do you think? And not only that, to just kind of refocus where you want to go, you know what I mean? And I think I can do it. You know, I'm pretty good at breaking down channels and stuff like that. I didn't get into it as much as I could. I could do one of these members only where it was like a full-on friggin' audit of your channel where I just like go right in and say, okay, this is what you need to do next. I can offer just as much as vidIQ. I know it. I know. Definitely. There's no question at this point. I'm on every one of their live streams. I've learned so much. And I have a lot of technical know-how as well to help people. Alright, so we've got Dempsey who says, massively overtook me, LOL. I didn't massively overtake you. I mean, let's be honest. We're in different niches, right? I'm in gaming. It's way easier to... I can't say that. It's not easier to grow. It's different. Our journeys are completely different. What you're making, you're going to be 100,000 subs, and I'll still be sitting at like 5,000. That's the way it's going to go down, right? No question. And Aiden Plays, welcome back, of course. And the question is, do you play chess? So, I actually don't play chess much. I have played it, actually, with one of my good friends that I used to serve in the military with. He got me into chess, and he's very good at it. And within about 5 games at sea, because I was Navy, I beat him. And I haven't played since. So, do I know the game? A little bit. But am I a great chess player? Not as good as checkers. I'm really good at checkers. I'll kick your ass in checkers. But chess, you'll probably destroy me. And Dempsey says, welcome to Fish IQ. Welcome indeed, man. That's awesome. Fish IQ, could you imagine? Imagine for a moment. Because I could easily do this, right? Like, you see, I got this set up now to do this. Like, I'll show you something. Let's do a background replacement. Like, I can make it look like I'm wherever I want. It's just a bit to change everything. Look at that. This comes up with this. And I'll go to... Let's just do a fancy background. Let's see what I got here. Just like that. Oh, look, now I'm an auditing channel. Right? Look at my chair in the back. Nice chair. It's too funny. And I'll be sure to bring you along if that happens. Drag you up. Yeah, man. Drag me up to 100K. We'll do it. We got this. Take on this crap together, right? Let's do it. So funny. And yeah, I think 3 more minutes, guys. So we got 4 people still watching. So let me put a question out to you guys. All right? Be honest with me, because you guys are some of my more loyal viewers and, you know, friends, really. What would you honestly think? Don't think about what you want to see. What do you think people out there would want to see that they would actually take a chance on a new channel that is a single player game or a co-op game where they're going to literally stop what they're doing, but oh, I want to see that. Just curious on what your thoughts are. I might have some rebuttals, and I might be like, oh man, I never even thought of that, you know? I value your opinion, you know, just let me know. Because personally, what I want to do is I want to do more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I love those games, man. I love them. Just bring joy to me, like joy to my life. And I can also bring other people into the games because you got 4 to 6 players. So I'm thinking Shredder's Revenge, Cowabunga Collection, Binding of Isaac. Minecraft and funny games usually attract you. Well, I'm not going to play Minecraft, I can tell you that. Yeah, Minecraft's not my thing. I played the crap out of them. I actually own Minecraft. I have RTX Minecraft. Like, I literally have the most sophisticated version of Minecraft that you can get with my RTX card. Totally do it. Might as well click on it. Yep, that's what I just answered. And it's co-op. Yeah, it is. And we actually played, I believe, the Wii U version. Split screen, me and Joy, which is kind of neat to do. And Dempsey brings up a very good point, and that is one of the things. I think ones like the Fall Guys where community can join in the lobbies for private games. To have people join in seem to work well. It does work well. The big risk is, what if you don't get enough people to start? Well, the good news is now at least there's a 4-player mode, so you can start a game with 4 players, which is actually kind of fun. I may do, you know, I do about, what, between 5 to 10 live streams a month. So you're looking at, yeah, I could do Fall Guys at least once a month, maybe twice a month. Could do that, especially now that people are starting to fall away from it a bit. That's a good thing, by the way. That means that there's less competition out there. It also means there's less people to join your game. And yeah, so that's everybody's opinions. I won't keep everybody any longer than that. I think it's been fun. It's been a slice. And I will say this. Thank you to everybody who came. Thank you, Aiden Plays, for another super chat. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Jason Don, everybody who got an audit today, congratulations. And thank you for joining the stream. MCJ Illustrations, thanks for being our moderator. We've got a good community. Don't usually need to moderate much. This was a very different one for us. I hope that you guys did get some value out of it. This is kind of stuff I want to be doing if we get more members and stuff like that. It's something that I will definitely be doing more of because I want to give you guys some personal attention as a crusher. And it doesn't stop what I'm going to do outside of the crushers either. It's just you get even more, right? You get more than I will go above and beyond, right? That's how it's going to work. So everybody have a good day. Thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, that will be it for this one. We're going to finish it off with the Crusher trailer. This is for people after the fact, if they watch this somehow, which they probably won't. And yeah, congratulations and thank you, everybody.
If you made it this far, you're probably wondering, what does becoming a Koi Fish Crusher give you? Well, the answer is a lot. We are trying to make channel membership not only an excellent way to support our channel, but a ridiculous value. New emojis and badges are just the tip of the iceberg. Stand out in live chat. We will do even more to answer your questions above all others. You can even land yourself an exclusive Koi Fish Gaming Discord role, community posts, early access to our videos, and of course the possibility to even be picked as part of our videos and live streams. streams. There's also some very awesome stuff in the Discord, exclusive to the Crushers only. Here at Koifish Gaming, we go hard. We always think of you folks before all else, because honestly, without you guys, this is just a repository of memories. It's dangerous to go alone. Crush this with us.